Hey there, loves. Welcome back to the Success Series where I'm teaching you how to make more money as a model in 30 days or less. My name is Lola Shell. I'm an internationally working, multi-agency represented professional model and model coach. I coach models just like you on how to book their next paid job in 2 weeks or less. And if you're into that, go ahead and follow for more. So this is day 9 and we're talking editing. And I know you're probably just like, editing as a model, what are we doing, right? But if you've been tapped in for the last few days of our Success Series, we've been talking a lot about self-tapes, a lot about submitting as a model, a lot about media requests, and that's only part of the process, right? When you are doing these self-tapes, these media requests, etc., you're gonna have to edit. And I'm not saying you have to be a master videographer or a master, in like Lightroom or anything like that, but you do need to do simple edits for your submissions. So I'm gonna walk you guys through a submission that I'm doing today, as you could tell from the shirt, right? I just finished recording a self-tape, and now I'm going to edit it and send it in, right? So, but the editing process of it is really cut and dry. So for me, when I'm doing editing, I film all of my self-tape parts that they've asked for in the self-tape, and then I take those videos and I put them into CapCut. Okay, if you are on a Apple device, you can do, I don't know if they still have iMovie, but that is something that I've used for years before CapCut was a thing. Now that I use like TikTok and I use YouTube and I use Instagram, I do a lot of my editing for my videos on CapCut just because it's seamless for long form videos like, my self-tapes, and short form videos such as my TikToks, right? So all in one. And it's free. So if it's free, give me 3. Now, when I go into CapCut, I will create a new project and I will literally drag and drop all of the stuff I just recorded from my self-tape. All right. Then I go back to the self-tape like instructions and I see what they asked me for. And a lot of times they will tell you, hey, submit this all as one file. Or sometimes they'll say, hey, break up your slate, which is the intro about yourself, and then send us the second video, which is anything else that we asked you to do. Right. So I will go back and I will look at that and then I will act accordingly. Right. For one of the self-tapes that I did today in this outfit, they want one file. Okay, they want your slate, which is the information intro about yourself, and then they wanted the actions that they told you to take. Right. So I have to go through and see like, okay, which one was the right one? This one was the right clip, because sometimes I'll do multiple takes of the same thing they asked me to do action-wise, and I normally only send the best take, but sometimes I think it's the best take, and then after I send it, I'm just like, you know what, let me try it again, and the second one's the best one, right? I personally, when it comes to self-tapes or media requests, I don't do it more than 3 times, okay? After 3 times for me personally, I get tired, I get annoyed, I'm like, why are we doing this? Nothing is right. I start to nitpick, and then something that takes me 5 minutes turns into 50 minutes. No. Now, that's something you could take what you need and leave what you don't, but alas. So once I have the clips inside of CapCut, so I'm going to be quiet so you can hear. Hi, my name is Lola Shelton. Oh, I got music playing in the background. 1 second. Boom. Hi, my name is Lola Shell. That's Lola-Chel. You hear that? Yeah, that's me. So that's the intro clip that they asked for. And then I'm going to clip the start, the little pause before I start talking. And then I'm going to clip the end where I'm not talking and I stop the recording. Okay, and then on the next one, I literally put a little transition. I'll put like a flash, right? Like a white flash. Boom. I'll do that, and then I'll go to like chop off the beginning and chop off the end. Boom. And then I'm done. I name it and I export it. And that's it. That's editing. It did not take me forever. I literally did it in like the 30 seconds that I was talking to you guys. And once it's done, exporting, I'm going to upload it to the casting portal and I'm done. That's it. That's day 9, everybody. This is how you edit as a model. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. Other than that, I'll see you guys back here, same time, same place, tomorrow.